Again, welcome back to another exciting day in mathematics. So warm-up number 14 for number 1 standard deviation, 1, 5, 2, 4, 3 of those 5 numbers. By now, this should be automatic. You should have already been done by now. If not, then you need a little bit more practice, so stay focused. Number 2, it says sketch a best fit line, write an equation for the line, and summarize the findings for either data representation. What are your conclusions? So there's 2 now data representations. There's adults that own any cell phone, and then adults that own a smartphone. So pick either one, sketch your best fit line, and get an equation. Then we'll have Brianne and Selena. Looks like they're already done. They'll get us started in a little bit. I'll give you guys some time. And by the way, this is being recorded, FYI BTW. Standard deviation. What'd you get for standard deviation? Okay. Final answer. All right, looks like Arisai's got this. Milos as well. However, let me go over the process one more time, being that it's Monday. Here it goes. Let me make some space. And pause Darth Vader in the back. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we find X bar, or in other words, the what? The mean. We get, is this 15? So 15 divided by 5, that is 3. So far, so good? Let's go. Then we subtract from each of those numbers. Just go in here just to save some time. Is that all right with you? All right, and then we get -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Hands if you got it to right there. All right. From there, we take those and we do what? Square them. Also, I'm not going to add another column. I'm just going here. The reason I gave you columns on that table so you can follow the process. But you can shorten it by doing this. Okay? Oh, yeah, I got this. 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. Hands if you got it to right there. All right, next we need to find the X bar one more time, or the mean. So 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 4, that's 10. Divided by 5, that is 2. Then at the end, we need the standard deviation, approximately. So you take the square root of 2, and that gives us 1.41. Hands if you got something like that. All right, let's go. We got this. But I'm interested on number 2 as well. Show your neighbor which one you drew a line for. Is it for own any cell phone or smartphone? Which one did you use? Right, Clarissa's got it. Very good, Clarissa. All right, so I'm going to do, instead of using the smartphone, since there's no data before that, and I'm going to be like moving things around, I'm just going to stick with this one since it comes all the way back here. So I'm going to draw my line something like that. And let me move this down to the 60 and move this a little bit further up right there. All right, so I'm going to pick this point. And this point. Yeah, we good? So, y equals mx plus b. Y equals blank x. What is my y-intercept, everyone? 60. So plus 60, if you did that one. And now I need a slope. I need to get from here to here. So it looks like it's going by 20s, stepping up. So let's say if I go half, that's 70 about right there. If I go half of that, that's about 65. So this is about 65. And I'm going all the way to 80. So how many steps from 65 to 80, everyone? About 15 over. So then I'm going from here to here. How many each tally going that way? Looks like it goes every what? 2 years? So we go 2, 4, 6. And I'll leave it at that for right now. There it is. Something like that. So we're going like, oh yeah, it looks like mine. All right, good. All right, however, look at the data and tell your neighbor a conclusion for that data for own any cell phone. Own any cell phone. What would be a conclusion to that data? Let's see, what would be a conclusion? Looks like Julius got it. What do you think, Julius? Very good. By the year 2026, 100% of adults will have any cell phone. 10Q. You guys agree with that statement? Tell your neighbor why. Why do you agree with that statement? Yeah, it keeps rising, right? And if, notice here, this one stops at 2020, but if we do 2022, 24, 26, it looks like it's going to hit about that 100% pretty soon. All right? Copy the agenda, please. Agenda for today. We got warm-up number 14 done. We're going to talk about that use of the data in life. Tonight's home play, one problem only, / sign progress. Let's go. And the reason I did it so late, I usually should have done this last week on a Monday, but because the first week was more of an adjusting week, and it was like a path type of thing, right? But by now, you guys should have all your assignments and all that in there. So this is how it's going to work. Your attention really quick. You're going to get home tonight, because I'm going to do an update during lunch. I'm going to update the rest of the grades for the home plays. And then you're going to get home. You're going to go with your Chromebook, go to Canvas, My Class, Grades, look at your grade, take a screenshot, get it signed, and make sure you email that to yourself and get ready to turn that in tomorrow as you walk in on Canvas electronically. Everybody with me? Explain to your neighbor to let them know how to get your grade check signed. All right. All right, send me your warm-up, see what you did, please. Some of you still haven't turned it in. Also, to access the home play, there's the code 7ZHIX. Write that down, 7ZHIX. 7ZHIX. Write that down. All right. All right, so last week on Friday, you should have completed the data research. Yes. Okay, good. And tonight's home play, one problem only, and I'll show you what that is. So I'll wait for you guys to turn in your home plate, give you some time to set up some papers. All right, so here we go. I can research appropriate data and summarize reports. The reason we're going through these steps, because we're about to embark in data research and data, I guess, how to gather data, okay? But first, I'm trying to get you guys exposed into what goes into research and summarization of reports. So last week, I gave you guys a task to do with $28,080 a year gross pay. Is that correct? All right. And then you did like the whole task. I'll show you the rest of the task. However, before I showed you the rest of the task, I sent you to your screen a question. Go to the text tool. Get off those cell phones. I'm going to take them away. Answer the question, 20 seconds. What is gross pay? If you do not know, then you already made a mistake on your research that you turned in. Looks like Rianne got it. Very good, Rianne. We got you. All right, press send. Whatever you have. Tell your neighbor what it is. Some of you went to Google right away. My goodness, I said type, not Google. Tell your neighbor what gross pay is. Let's see, gross pay. Julius, pass it to someone. Hannah, what is gross pay? Amount of money you earn before taxes. So for those of you on your research that you took $28,080 divided it by 12 and use that as your budget, you already made a mistake. That's it. You already, like, the end of the month came and they kicked you out of your apartment or whatever the case. So, do me a favor right now, go to Google and type in gross versus net pay. Gross versus net pay. You're like, oh snap, Mr. Q, oh snap is right. Welcome to adulthood, people. Some of you are already embarking on that road trip. Some of you are almost there. So, here goes the rest of the assignment. Look up. So, $28,080 is completely 100%. How much does the state of California take away from your tech, being that you guys are single and able to work and do a bunch of stuff? Close to 30%. You're like, what? Oh, yes. They deduct taxes and Social Security, da-da-da-da-da. So, do me a favor with your calculators. Multiply 28,080 times 0.70. So how much is your total annual pay now? Net pay. Yes, that should have been your number that you should have used on your report. So, today, your report should have included your full-time student, and I should have seen a calendar or a planner with your times. You should have included the work a minimum of 30 hours for me with that planner or calendar, showing me what days and how many hours. Some of you just like rushed it and did whatever. No, you guys need to be detailed, guys. You need to move out of your parents' home and you need to show me the exact location where you were moving and show me where did you get that, what advertisement and such. Being that you did it electronically, you turned it in electronically, you could have taken a picture and shown me that, yes? Okay, good. Number 4, you need to buy a new vehicle. 2024, not a new 2023. It's a new 2024 vehicle. Mr. Q, but what if the 22 and 23 is new? Yeah, but it has already 1 year past of its warranty. You want the full 100,000 warranty miles on it. That's why it has to be a 24. You need to show me advertisement, finance, charges, how much you got financed that amount. So if the car costs you $30,000, they're going to charge you, let's say, you being the first time buyer, I don't know, like let's say 10% finance per year. So 30,000 times 10%, that's 3,000 a year. How many years did you finance it for? 6. So that's 3,000 every year times 6. That's 18,000 plus the 30,000. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hugh. You're welcome. Show your monthly budget with expenditures and residuals, and you will get paid monthly. Okay, enjoy that, right? So this is what we're going to do today. You're going to go back and double check your work, now adjusting to the net pay, because that was what? Gross pay. And I even accentuated it. It's gross pay, and you need to know what that means. However, look up. Super duper mega cute. Today, you're actually relocating. And you're relocating outside Imperial Valley to live, to go to school and work. This time, you are actually going to be on a campus, boots on the ground. I don't want to be online or any of that. You're going to be physically at a campus. Now, do you need to live on the campus? Not necessarily. It's up to you. You'll keep the vehicle you purchased, so you don't have to do that research anymore. You already have that information. You already know how much you're earning a year from me, so you keep the same amount. So make sure you do the research on the university, college, or trading school that you're going to transfer to, and that's going to be your new school, new city. You're going to write me a summary of your budget with all the appropriate changes. And that's due tomorrow as you walk in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get to work. Bam. Enjoy. All right. Once again, if you're working with someone, make sure they help you out, bounce those ideas. Those of you following on YouTube, make appropriate changes. And we have a question. Yes, Alyssa? Say it again. That's up to you. Have you applied for financial aid? Yeah, if you guys want to get student loans, it's up to you. But you need to show me that on your budget. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you've been working with a partner, no? No. Your own, but working with a partner so you guys can bounce ideas from each other. Yeah? All right. All right. Once again, those of you online, get that budget adjustment, and we'll see you next time. Bye.